pense que là, l'expérience peut vraiment commencer. Hein. C'est le sentiment que j'ai là. Un an.
Unfortunately, it's not that easy to get to the US. Let's go back a few months before. I had to take care of a lot of things. A lot. I needed a cover letter of recommendation, a resume. I had to go to my college international office almost every day to get written documents with stupid names like DS 2019, E44, etc. etc. I went to a 4-hour appointment at the American embassy to get my visa and prove them I wasn't a terrorist. I had to work a lot to make money. And then I finally got an answer. I got accepted at California State in Long Beach. I was the happiest man in the world. I could have ended up in a shithole in Kansas, but I was going to the Golden State, California. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was on my mind all the time. Absolutely all the time.
Yes!
Déjà?
Oh non! Non, je suis juste content pour un autre truc, t'inquiète, regarde.
I was finally ready to go. I had to pack my stuff for 10 months and say goodbye to all my friends.
Alors, Ronan, par où commencer? Voilà, profite un max, tu t'éclates, tu profites toi. Moi, j'aimerais tellement faire ce que tu fais. Bah écoute, j'espère que tu vas bien profiter, que cette année va être encore une année d'éclat pour toi à l'étranger. Je sais pas quoi te dire, c'est un peu gênant. Je vais mettre un chapeau, je trouve que c'est mieux. Voilà, c'est mieux. Ah ouais, c'est mieux.
Je sais pas si on va encore...
Salut mon poulet!
Tiens, vas-y, suce ce salin, quoi.
On se voit sur Skype et je te fais plein de gros bisous.
Bon, en tout cas, tu vas beaucoup nous manquer, ça c'est sûr. Déchire tout parce que je veux que tu fasses de ta vie ce dont tu rêves, quoi. Tu rêves ta vie, tu vis tes rêves, tu kiffes, putain.
J'espère que tu vas kiffer. Mais quoi qu'il en soit, tu vas énormément me manquer. De ouf!
Tu te kiffes surtout tout là. Écoute bébé, plein de bisous, plein de courage. Je crois en toi, t'es mon frère. Kiffe cette année. I love you. Faut que tu saches que je t'aime très fort, que tu comptes comme un frère pour moi.
Je te fais d'énormes bisous. Je t'aime fort. C'était nickel ça, non?
Oh, and then we start the end.
I was finally in America, in the state of California. It was exactly how I had pictured it. Yellow school buses, palm trees, a wavy ocean, obviously perfect weather.
The weather makes everything better here, you know? So it's just sunny all the time.
A clear blue sky almost every single day, but it was more than that.
Apart from the sunshine, which is probably like the biggest difference, it's the people, man. Like the people out here, the most friendly people, like friendliest people I've ever encountered in my whole life.
I think just how nice everyone is and happy, relaxed.
Everyone's super friendly everywhere you go. It's very different from back home.
Yeah, I'm from Sweden, so it's different from Sweden. They're more open and social.
Indeed, living in Long Beach for 1 year where the sunset blows you away every day sounded like an amazing plan. America. Everything's different here. Everything's much bigger. There's one thing that we can be sure about. Americans are very patriotic. The stars and stripes are hanging everywhere.
studying here, mainly because I think the weather and like the environment it not only gives you like just like a place to study, but like it's like a nice place to live.
Oh, absolutely the weather. First of all, yeah. And the location is close to the beach and close to LA.
The thing I like the most about this campus is it's got this awesome beachy feel, and it's called The Beach. Like that's our nickname is The Beach.
What I love Long Beach is because there's so much nightlife, there's so many awesome people, everyone's friendly, everyone's caring, it's a great community.
The people here are great, really diverse. I mean, you get people from all over the world coming here. I mean, I think we represent over like 90 different countries.
I actually really do enjoy studying at the school. I'm an art major, and in terms of what this school has to offer for art, it's pretty much equivalent to a private art institute.
Oh yeah, it's like, I come from like Hertfordshire University in England. It's a reasonably decent university for film, but out here you can't compare. You're half an hour, like a stone's throw away from LA. There's so much opportunity everywhere. I just feel like if you're going to make any sort of career in film, even just a little bit of a ripple, like here's just the place to do it. I don't feel like there's a better place on earth to be for the career I want to be in, without a doubt.
It's all a scene with the straight directive that we're all lost and we're stuck in time. We feel alone in a strange blue ocean and we're all
Good equipment, talented students, famous alumni, and passionate teachers are facts that increase your motivation.
With the relationship I had with some of my teachers, that special, link that you can have with them here that you definitely can't have back home.
That's how I like to teach after I teach the theory, is let us all be equal. We're all storytellers. We all don't know the answers to a new story idea. We're all making it up at the same time. We're all trying our best. No one knows everything. So the collaborative process of students and teachers, especially in California where it's more informal, is just so much more fruitful. Students become more confident, they do better work, they listen to their peers, they have a sense of ownership, and I see myself more as a guide.
Here, like I met some really interesting people, lot to say, really smart, and they really make that, that extra step to try to know you.
And the foreign students are really open to learning the method that I teach. But I enjoy it because, as you said, it creates an ease, a comfort, a realization that we're all in the same boat together.
A true school spirit runs in every student's blood. College kids are proud to wear the school colors. Everything's made for you to enjoy your spare time on campus when you're not studying. And nope, it's not a luxury hotel, but this is simply the Long Beach State campus. The sports scene is very important here too. And when you want to combine sport and school spirit, everybody gathers at the Pyramid.
Love sports, if you love your sport, and if you try to make something out of it, here in America is definitely the place. I was playing basketball, it's big here, and I was in kind of a small town, but everybody would know you. Basically, you live the professional life because you think about basketball all the time. I mean, your sport all the time. That's all you think about. That's all you dream about, and people really respect you. I mean, you're just a regular. You should be just a regular student, but. And they have that extra respect for you, even though I wasn't like a big star. I wasn't playing that much and stuff, but still.
say art, romance, the Louvre.
The architecture, the art. Oh my God.
About food and culture and art and
Good food.
Delicious wine, good food.
Crepes. I love crepes, chocolate crepes.
beautiful people.
Smelly.
Smelly cheese, smelly people.
Cigarettes.
The language is beautiful.
Do not like to speak any other language than French.
Exactly.
The Eiffel Tower and
Girls with sexy accents.
MILFs. You gotta have some MILFs.
Romantic.
romantic.
Good kissers.
Oh yeah.
Oh là 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 là.
Yeah, just culture in general.
Ouais, alors Jean-Louis, moi je suis parisien, Paris c'est la plus belle ville du monde, nous on a tout, vive la France. Pretty much everything about you. You're a huge walking cliché.
All those stereotypes follow us French people anywhere we go. And no, the Eiffel Tower is not my house. Even though somebody believed me when I said once that I had an apartment at the top of the tower. True story. I didn't miss the food though. American food can be delicious, but it's always fat and terribly greasy. But I finally got used to it. There are things that I couldn't get used to though, like baseball. What the hell is about baseball?
Hit it.
Open your eyes, Americans. Baseball is boring. Here you don't want to mess with the police. They are respected because of their strictness. And us Europeans are not well acquainted with some American laws.
I was holding my friend's can of Budweiser in a garden in a privately owned property, and I saw my friend Adam come up the road, and I was looking for him, and I was on the phone, and I said, "I'm over here, mate, I'm over here." I stepped over onto the road, and as soon as my foot hit the ground, the police officer grabbed me by the shoulder, sat me down, and wrote me a ticket for drinking on the street, and the fine was $235.
That I just feel a slight sense of repression here. You know, like how you're not allowed to just drink in the street. Not that.
This law can be annoying, but seeing a police station next to a donut shop can easily cheer you up. Looks like the Simpsons were right.
And they're so rude. I hate the police here.
I'm very close with my family, and I mean I'm still young. I'm only 19. I still live at home, and just being away from my family for that long, like my parents, you know, my mum still cooks me dinners all the time and stuff like that. So having to do all that,
I didn't really get too much homesickness. I was kind of fine with that. It's more just, I think it's just my friends and like doing stuff with my friends and.
Being away from your family and your close friends is not always easy. Fortunately, there's an amazing tool called Skype.
Salut mec, ça va?
Ouais, ça va et toi?
Ah ouais, si tu sais la routine, hein. Qu'est-ce que tu fais de beau là, il est quelle heure?
Là, il est 19h. Là.
Ça a été ta journée? Je sais que tu vas me dire que t'as été à la plage, qu'il fait super beau, que t'as fait du surf. T'as niqué toute la journée. Ici, c'est la merde. J'ai bossé toute la journée avec des gens qui parlent à moitié français, des assistés, tout ça. Ça me casse les couilles.
C'est quoi? Prends ça, c'est un médicament ici. Ça va te détendre.
Explique juste la bonne idée qu'on vient d'avoir. And one day your best friends come to visit you, and quickly it turns into a legendary trip.
Ronan nous a parlé d'un endroit qui s'appelle le Joshua Tree.
National Park.
Un National Park Joshua Tree. Et il nous a dit que c'était un endroit rêvé pour y faire du camping.
Et fumer de la drogue.
Fumer de la drogue. Du jour au lendemain, on s'est dit, bon bah voilà, il était 18h, on s'est dit, allez hop là, on fait les bagages.
C'est une bonne idée ou pas?
Je pense que c'est une bonne idée. Parce que quoi qu'il arrive, je me dis, on va peut-être avoir du mal à dormir, mais je serai tellement high avec ma bœuf médicinale.
Alors c'est ça l'Amérique. Alors c'est ça l'Amérique. C'est ça l'Amérique mon pote, c'est ça l'Amérique, tu vois. C'est ça. C'est lui, c'est elle, c'est eux, c'est vous quoi, c'est nous.
Ça va, t'auras survécu à Vegas?
Ouais, vraiment. C'était...
Viens. Allez.
Viens.
Watch it, bro. Watch your face. Look at this. Look on the floor. Look on the wall. That's because his motherfucking ass is too fat. He's got a fat ass. That's why he has bro.
Il y a juste un miroir de cassé, c'est pas...
cassé, mais je pense vraiment c'est... fou, quoi. Personne n'est prêt pour entendre des choses. C'est la folie pure.
So how is it to live with two international students? Because you have me from France and you got
Ronya from Germany. I really, really like it. I actually think it's way better than living with people from here. You get to experience a new culture. You get to see so much more of the world. You get to learn stupid phrases in German and French, and that international students are a lot easier to live with. And I don't know whether it's because they're in a new experience or in a new environment, they're less likely to be, I don't know, very closed off, like closed-minded. So it makes it a lot easier because, like living with people, no matter who you live with, you experience something different.
Yeah.
They live differently than you do. They grew up differently than you do. So they see, like their idea of what's acceptable and what's not is different than what yours is.
Mama made a baby, really don't mind the practice, cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, cause I love to lay you lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. Then we could pretend it all.
Well, there was that one time, and you had like toast with jam, and you were just eating it, and you had a glass of milk. And all of a sudden you just kind of dunked it in the milk. And it was just like why would you put your toast with jam in the milk? And you're like, I don't know, it's just something we do. But for me, I would never even think to take toast that had jam on it and put it in milk.
That's why I didn't get offended, but not at all, obviously. But it's just weird for me from somebody from a country that some people, not all of them, but some people dip the fries in their milkshake.
Well, yeah.
To me, it's just even...
To the roommates. To roommates!
No, good old captain.
Captain!
Just so easy when the whole world fits inside of your arms.
It feels good to live in California. The sunshine and the ocean breeze can't always hide the negative sides of America.
Est-ce que tu te douterais qu'ici il y a eu une fusillade hier soir? Hier, après-midi.
Small town of Seal Beach witnessed a dramatic scene. A dozen TV channel trucks, police cars, and 100 people gathered in front of the police station. This wasn't normal in Orange County. The peace of this quiet seaside community was shattered on Wednesday, October 12, 2011, when Scott Evans Decry walked into a busy hair salon and shot 9 people. 8 innocent people were killed that day. Michelle Fournier, one of the victims, was the shooter's ex-wife. As revenge, he opened fire with 3 different guns. As long as people will have the right to carry guns freely, shootings will keep occurring and will be another random topic in the daily news.
My name is Timothy Maurer. I'm a student here at Cal State Long Beach, and I'm part of Occupy CSULB, which is a part of the Occupy College movement. What we are doing is we're trying to spread the message about what's going on in the world as far as how our government got so controlled by corporations and the 1%, where they stopped representing us. The money has been funneled not to the people, not to the students, but actually to bailing out banks, bailing out corporations. Jobs are being sent overseas. That after college, there is no job. After college, you'll have $60,000 worth of debt. After college, you might be lucky if you get a job paying $12 an hour.
Okay? So you may not think you have power, but I promise you do, because you are the future.
Now it's our time to energize the student body and get this movement going.
Students have a good reason to be scared. Poverty is right there, even here in Hollywood. The Walk of Fame has a real atmosphere. Celebrities aren't here. Homeless people are the real residents of Hollywood Boulevard. Some stay here expecting rich people and tourists to be generous. Others are hoping and believe in the Hollywood dream.
Well, now I prefer Hollywood because you can't really get famous in Key West very easily. There's not a lot of cameras.
What's your life ambition?
I just want to be happy. I would like to get my novel published and hopefully maybe put out an album someday, a CD.
Evolution is untestable, unprovable, and it's never been seen. So right off the bat, it qualifies as unscientific. It's simply a theory. So you have a theory over here, and you have stated fact by God over here that we've tested with science, and we know it to be true. So why do you believe in this? Because you love your sin. Because you have you had sex.
This is a common sin in the US. The debate between pro-evolution and procreation has never been that intense.
I think we're fortunate to live in a day and age where we have a lot of information at our fingertips, and everyone would be better off if we were willing to change our opinions with new information.
Unfortunately, this scientific religious debate is invading campuses. We will never see this in France. We have a law against this. Even though there's a freedom of speech, the creation defenders tend to be racist, extremist, and homophobic.
Fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad boy killers. You know who the realest is, niggas. We bringin' to.
I come from American Pie and all these American movies, and drinking out of a red cup, I felt a bit American, you know what I mean? It was just like, we don't have this at home. It was like, I felt a part of the American culture, I guess. And
The red cup is here.
it's like gold time. Yes, when you see red cups, you definitely think of beer pong.
National game here.
Yeah, beer pong, there's two teams, and each person has, two players to a team. And you have to throw your ping pong balls and get in the other players' cups, which are lined up like bowling pins. And I mean, the aim of the game is to get drunk, have fun while you're doing it.
This is part of the American college experience. The party scene is pretty big as a student in California, but if you want to party even harder, there's a place for it.
Vegas. Wow. Just so much more than I even expected it to be. Just such an experience. It's its own world, man. It's just completely different to anywhere you'll ever go.
When you live in LA, you just need to drive 4 hours and cross the Nevada border to get to the Sin City.
I'm screaming out, fuck that. I'm screaming out, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that, fuck that.
Would you say it's like what you see in the movies?
I'd say it's more, man. I think it's better.
Spring break, Lake Havasu.
It was exactly how I imagined it would be. Like when you always see parties on TV of spring break and people going crazy, and like red cups all over the place, people getting like mad drunk at parties, and especially on the lake as well. It was insane.
Rest your head, I'll take you high. We won't fade into darkness. Won't let you fade into darkness. Why worry now? You'll be safe. Hold my hand, just in case. And we won't fade into darkness.
I think Havasu is such a smart place. I mean, there's so many smart people, and
There's so many intellectual things to do, like cultural exhibits, and we'll like experience the real art of the place. You know, it's beautiful. It really is. Looks like I was mistaken.
There was something about Lake Havasu that was just kind of almost surreal, because it was like it was just could have been taken out of some, you know, American teen movie or something.
If you like riding, California is the place to be. First, the waves. SoCal is one of the most famous surf spots in the world. But you can ride the streets and even the snow.
You want me to come over?
It's crazy you can go from like a beach town to the snow just like that.
But it's a cool thing to say. I tell my kids I learned how to ski in California. I didn't even know you could. There's just, you can do everything here.
Big Bear Mountain is only 2 hours away from LA. You can pretty much surf and ski in one weekend. But for a better powder, you better drive up to the Lake Tahoe in Northern California.
The highlight of my whole life was my trip to Lake Tahoe. You know, it was, what, 15, 16 international students, drink all night, ski all day. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man.
We went to the local Lake Tahoe club. Oh yeah, that was amazing. It was such a good week. So many memories.
Kinda shocked because I never really had any doubts. Look into your eyes, imagine life without you. And the love starts again.
It's good to meet somebody else who can do that.
It's my baby. Thank you guys. Everyone has to cheers though. It's our first dinner, everyone has to cheers. Prost.
Prost, Santé,
America is such a large country. Driving is part of the adventure. Get a bunch of friends, a few cars, and let's road trip across the Golden State.
Road tripping with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we got snacks and supplies. It's time to leave this town, it's time to steal away. Let's go get lost anywhere in the USA. Let's go get lost, let's go get lost. You sit so pretty west of the wall.
It's actually the best way to discover its diversity. Our first stop will be in the desert. in the Joshua Tree National Park, where it's perfect to hike at day and camp under the stars at night.
Just a mirror for the sun. These smiling eyes are just a mirror for. So much is gone before those
Did you kill anything?
Yeah. Wow. Let's get some lats on that shit, man.
Yeah.
We know what you did last summer.
To contrast with the Joshua Tree, our road trip continues and brings us to the Yosemite National Park. So far, one of the prettiest wilderness I have ever seen. Let's leave the nature and go back to the city. LA. The City of Angels is a worldwide famous destination, and it's part of the California identity. From the attraction of Santa Monica to the artistic and rider style of Venice Beach. From the skyscrapers of downtown to the madness of Hollywood. Los Angeles is a unique city.
The party bus. What was special about that?
It was really cool to party in Hollywood, but it's like any other city, it's just another party. But the main thing about that was just the fact that there was so many internationals from all over the world just doing one thing together.
Hope you don't stop running to make us all if you win.
Party buses. The first time I went on the party bus, I was like, oh my god. I was.
There you go, everybody. Oh, yes. I'm in America. Dude, it's a motherfucking truck.
It was a motherfucking truck.
Tired of LA? Well, let's hit the outstanding US 1 that takes you up to San Francisco. The US 1 is probably in the top 10 of the most beautiful roads in the world. Once in San Francisco, you realize that the city is different than any others. LA seems to be so far away.
tell you as soon as they hear that you're from Switzerland?
They don't know where it is. They always look kind of, wondering. They always confuse it, get confused with Sweden, or they tell me I'm Swedish, and then sometimes even they're like, oh, Switzerland, is that in Africa? Black people in Switzerland, really? No.
But people in general in America, they were like, oh yeah, they've heard about it. Holland doesn't ring a bell. Netherlands, never heard of it. And as soon as you start to say Amsterdam, everybody knows Amsterdam apparently. But some people thought it was in Denmark or in Sweden, or I had the most weirdest things ever.
Do people realize that you're from London as soon as you start speaking?
No, most people think I'm from Australia.
From Australia?
Most people say, are you from Australia? Or you sound like you're from London. And I'm like, yeah, I'm actually from London.
Does it help with girls in general?
Out here, yes, I would say so.
Yeah.
Just because it's a conversation starter. They're like, oh my God, your accent. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm British.
I'd like to believe that even though I was not foreigner, I still have a little bit of success with girls. But I don't know. It might be the accent only. So no, definitely it helps.
It's empty in the valley of your heart. The sun, it rises slowly.
It's definitely changed me and made me more mature as a person. But
you grow so much. You learn so much things.
More than fulfilled my expectations. It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Much better than I thought it was going to be. It's outweighed its expectations. The places have been as good as I thought they would be, just because of the people we've met.
It's the combination of like the nicest people. You just learn so much from everyone's like country and language also a bit, but and everybody's experience, and then all together in this lovely California state. It's been so amazing.
Humanly, that's just I couldn't imagine better than this.
crazy how like us international students have formed our own group, and even though we do hang around Americans and stuff, it's, you know, we all have that common thing together, you know what I mean? We're all in the same boat.
You meet so many new people, and not only Americans but international students.
It's really nice having friends from all over the world, from all different countries, because now I feel like wherever I go in the world I have a friend.
Are we all gonna see each other again? Probably. Hopefully. Will those people that I consider as my family remember me? How can I be this fulfilled ever again after this? What's next for me? I have no freaking clue. But life must go on.
I will never ever forget, never.
Once it's over, you realize how amazing was the experience of studying abroad.
Just what you were.
My experience here, my fun here, the enjoyment I've had, the adventures that I've been on, definitely one of a kind.
This experience was one of a kind. Definitely one of a kind.
It's absolutely one of a kind.
My experience was one of a kind.
You might say that we all sound super cheesy. Well, it's because this adventure was one of a motherfucking kind.
Man, I just carry my dog everywhere.
Because you're from
This is my dog, Bear Cub. And Like, since I came into LA, man, I just love carrying dogs, you know?
Because people, like, dogs don't walk in
Dogs
LA.
don't walk, it's not just like walking,
They don't
I
walk,
walk for it. You all go for a walk, I just walk around, I just stroll. I go to shops, drink some wine, you know?
To Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, saw a chick walking with a bit behind. Now I'm stalking my victim.